Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a brand new episode of With the Side of Chaos. This is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and as always, I have the saltiest of the saltines.
Oh, my God. It's extra salty today, brother.
Dude.
Holy Christ. Holy Christ.
But before we jump into that,
I'd like you to turn around and read the quote that I have written behind you.
Oh, shit.
Do you have, can you see it in your purview there?
Let me blow myself up.
See if you can enhance.
I can't read it.
I'll read it to you. God didn't make you with a mask. It says, small child at Lake Eola, September 18th, 2021. We heard that less than 45 minutes ago.
Yes, we did. All right. So yeah, today.
Ios mios.
So I woke up this morning. Today's Saturday. I woke up and usually I'm out and about doing nature shit or, going out to like a little brunch, whatever. No, my fat ass got up, met up with my boy Corbin. We went out to Planet Fitness, worked out for.
Got a free shower in.
I didn't get a chance to shower. Oh. Yeah, my apologies.
Did you see any of our friends there who are, I'm down on hard times at Planet Fitness?
I did.
They got a monthly.
Yeah.
Take a shower.
They, yeah, I do see them.
So I saw you there.
Yeah.
So, you didn't see me. I was hiding.
So
embarrassed.
Helping this kid out. The kid's got the cojones. He's got the ganas. He has the drive.
Okay, for what?
To get in shape.
Oh, okay.
And he weighs about a quarter of what I weigh.
Okay.
Yeah. Love him to death. Great kid. And he's got the heart. And I can't wait to see his progress in the workouts in the months ahead. So good luck to you, Corbin. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. But
are you his fitness trainer or his motivator?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So we're helping each other out. I'm getting back into shape because I got something coming up in January, February where I need to be in the best shape of fucking possible.
Are you going on tour?
I am possibly going on tour.
Adulting.
It's a big part of adulting if it goes through the way I'm thinking it will. Mm-hmm. So, we'll see.
Oh, well,
I think
cool.
Things will change 2022. But as I'm leaving the gym,
you're leaving this with me when you leave on tour.
100%. Everything's staying with you.
Yeah, SM7B in this one. I'll just do it in Echo. And guess what I'm going to do? I'll make even more money on my OnlyFans than I do now. Thank you, ladies, for telling me how to do it because now we're here.
Oh yeah, no,
the Junctioner is here.
Oh, look who's already in the chat. Bobby fucking Taylor.
That's cool. I don't got no beef with Bobby Taylor.
Dude,
I have beef with idiocy. That is my problem.
I want his address so I could send him a Christmas card.
Can we send that quote to him?
We will.
We'll just mail it. That's like a 39-cent stamp. He'll be good to go with God didn't make you with a mask, a small child at Lake Eola, September 18th, 2021. I'm going to keep referencing. That's why I put it up.
A stamp costs, what, 50 cents now?
These are trying times. The Labor Party is getting involved.
Do not quote me on that. I cannot remember, but I know it's a lot.
Sorry, my apology.
It's a lot. It's a lot more than what it was. Because I remember when stamps were like 30 cents, if not less than that.
The last time I had to use a stamp, it was 27. It was either 25 or 29 cents. It was some oddity number. 25 made sense, right? Like the number of
Bobby Tyler, not Taylor.
I know. I already apologized.
My apologies, Tyler.
Hey. Anyways, stamps used to be cheap, and they're guess what? Ironically, still fucking cheap. So why are we caring about 11-cent upcharge in stamps?
It is what it is. It's going to a great cause. Keeping
the post office running.
Yes.
We don't need private equity in mail service. I'm sorry.
Well, if you're going to send your weed. Send it UPS. Send it UPS or
no.
FedEx.
You send it in bags of Death Wish coffee. Thank you guys. Please sponsor me. I'll send you a gram a week.
So we're
and one bag of coffee.
I'm at the gym, and then you text me because I actually texted you back.
Yeah, because I didn't respond because I was in unknown territory.
Yeah, you were in unknown territories, and we're like, "Are we doing this?"
I hope so.
And we went back and forth in regards to what we're gonna do today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it, let's just do it.
Yeah, it's been a weird day since it started for me.
Yeah. So as I'm driving up, because I was in Kissimmee for my workout.
Yeah.
Because my boy lives in St. Cloud. So I'm like, let's just meet halfway.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Make it easier on everybody.
Right. You drive to Kissimmee. Okay.
Yeah, he drives
on Puerto Rican's Independence Day. I am not paying. I'm just citing facts.
As I'm coming up Orange Avenue.
Was there a parade in Kissimmee?
There was no parade in Kissimmee, but
why?
I don't know. That's like little San Juan. Kissimmee is little San Juan.
There's San Juan and
there's San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's
the Pearl is the only thing I care about because that's where my cocaine used to come from. From Cuba.
So as I'm driving up,
it's a joke.
There's a road, Orange Avenue, that leads into the heart of downtown Orlando. And as you get closer to downtown, it splits into Roslyn and Orange Ave. So I'm going up Roslyn, and Roslyn goes past.
Is this with me in the car?
No, this is without you.
Okay. This is so you had already driven through it and you wanted me to see it.
Oh, dude.
You're a douchebag.
I got a podcast hard on when I drove by there. So here's where it is. As I'm driving up Orange Avenue.
All right. You're not allowed to drive north on South Orange anywhere through downtown when you are trying to come into a podcast with me.
And I see a group of Americans. I'm saying it like that. Americans exercising their First Amendment right to the free speech, freedom of assembly, freedom to protest, and they were protesting anti-mask and anti-vaccine.
I just saw a lot of bored police officers shoveling around morons.
And as I passed that, I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I got to get Aaron for this. This is going to be fun. And then as I'm going up even more, I start seeing Puerto Rican flags. And now I'm just questioning my existence. Like, is there a glitch in the Matrix? What the fuck is going on right now?
Yes.
And I get up to this Jeep. There's 4 Puerto Ricans in there. I'm like, oh yeah, Bobby, ¿qué lo que pasa hoy? Hey, what's up, man? What's going on today?
Right. Thanks for the translation.
Yeah. And he's like, el festival, el parade. And I'm like, oh crap. Okay, thank you for that heads up. And as I go down a little bit more, I see all the assemblies of the Puerto Ricans getting ready for this Puerto Rican Day festival. I text you. I'm like, we're going for a field trip. Just get in. We're doing Spanish things.
Yeah.
My full intention of that field trip was to go by the Puerto Rican festival.
I feel like it was your good intent, and I would have had fun. I would have eaten some Puerto Rican food. I would have met some pretty people to look at. I would have maybe joined a Zumba class if it was appropriate. I would have got the boxing gloves and put them on my car. I don't know if even that's the right demographic to stereotype.
That is the right demographic.
But I really was excited for the Puerto Rican event, and I was excited to like do all of it, so much so that I was prepared for this in my headphones as I was driving over. I was like, I am already set. You know what? I was just so happy. And then, instead of this...
Whoa, pause. Duro. You see, you're bringing out my Spanish side right now.
That's fine.
No,
it's fine.
It's not.
It's the day.
Ella le gusta la gasolina. Thank you.
Stick with it.
Anyways.
You stick with it for a moment. Okay, so that's Daddy Yankee with Gasolina, and we play. How much of that do we play? 39 seconds. We need to cut 30. We need to cut 9.5 seconds of that song.
That's
okay.
Fine.
So Warner Brothers can take their legal problems elsewhere.
So we're going back, and because downtown Orlando goes one way, on both sides.
Right.
So we have to go southbound to get across the way to go northbound, so we can pass by what's going on at Lake Eola. Now, I didn't really see my first time around what was actually going on. I just saw flags. I saw Puerto Rican flag. I saw a lot of stuff. I'm like, you know what? Maybe the Puerto Rican festival is starting there. No, we're at an area where now we're watching the parade. The parade is going in front of us. There's a train. There is a horde of people. It's all fun and games. We see some Puerto Rican asses. We see some Puerto Rican dudes. We see a great amount of people. And then finally, we decide to jump on I-4, come back around.
Yeah. That was the most. The traffic was fucking horrible.
The traffic was fucking horrible.
I'm going to let you say what I said in the car so it doesn't come out bad.
No, I can't say that. I
did not say anything bad. I just said it was very third world traffic.
It was third
world traffic is okay, right?
Yeah,
I can get away with that one.
That's very generic. There's no like pointing fingers at a certain country or anything like that. But no, as we finally do the biggest fucking U-turn I think we've ever done as a podcast.
When did you get off, Kaylee?
I got off.
Or did you get off at Orange Avenue and drove up Orange past the I was.
No, we got off and I got on the Kaylee exit and then we went up Orange Avenue. Yeah, we did go up Orange Avenue.
Yeah.
And then up Orange Avenue, now we start seeing all these people in front of Lake Eola holding anti-vax, anti-mask, not propaganda, but banners and poster boards and flags and all that stuff.
Dude.
So immediately
keep on this topic for another 10 seconds. Keep describing it, okay?
So keeping this going, I look at Aaron and I'm like, we're stopping. And you immediately objected to what we were doing. You did not want to go in there. No. So I'm like, we're stopping. We're doing this. We're parking. And as I'm backing up, dude, there's a semi coming right behind us. So I had to parallel park. I think that's the fastest I've ever had to parallel park ever.
Yeah, that was really ridiculous.
Yeah, but we made it. We're alive. We're still here. And then we get out of the car.
I got it.
We get out of the car and we're like maybe 10, 15 yards from the protest.
We were about 100 feet when we parked. We were near the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And we were on our way to the amphitheater, which is in Lake Eola.
Mm-hmm.
So I already have more problems with this event than where we are and what we're doing and why they're there and why somebody else isn't there is part. Go ahead, tell them more.
Yeah, so now we're out. And we are into the
tell me when I'm ready to play the song. That's what I've been looking for.
We are in the heart of the beast. We are in the epicenter of the protest right now. And there's a guy on a megaphone talking about Nazi Germany, Nuremberg trials 2.0.
And this was playing. If you guys, do you know this song, Pat?
Yeah, Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning?
Yeah, this song I heard playing out of a car.
Yeah, Alan Jackson.
Three cars back from us parked at the 7-Eleven spot where the bus is supposed to go while you were taking video of the firefighters refusing to be vaccinated.
Yeah. It's so if you don't know this song, Alan Jackson back in 2001 wrote the song "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning" in commemoration of the fallen from 9/11. It's a great song. It's a touching song, dude, and it pulls on all the feels. However, oh my God!
But instead of hearing this and dancing and shaking my white non-existent ass, I got to hear Alan Jackson instead.
If we would have gone right, we would have been at the Puerto Rican Day Parade Festival.
Instead, you made us turn left to opposite fucking day and had to deal with the Trumpies and their moronic fucking brain power. God. I think I need to go through that live post, and that will get me canceled. Yeah. Nothing I've ever said on mic will ever get me canceled, but that video.
Yeah, it was crazy. And now mind you,
I'm steamrolling.
If you know
it's not
me,
in Trumpies. I'm sorry.
You know
it is
Aaron,
a great song.
You know Aaron. You know myself, and I'm
a Republican now. Bobby, we're on the same team. We're on the same team, buddy. I just don't like one.
No, Salty is triggered. No, Salty was so triggered.
Oh, I was so mad,
dude. You were so fucking mad at this rally, and we're now there were cops there. Trying to keeping the peace.
It's just for the show, Bobby.
Yeah,
it's just for the show.
There were cops there for the peace, and there were I would say 300 to 400 people out there.
Yeah, in the amphitheater itself, in their little area, there wasn't that many people, but they were all really close together.
It's funny.
And then behind them, there was a lot of social distancing to where the amphitheater sound booth. What did I say? Booth?
The booth?
Booth? Do you want to booth with me, brah? And basically, there were 150 people back there.
Yeah.
Congregated quickly, and then a whole bunch of weird theatrical people that I'm not going to talk about.
As I was walking by, and I'm trying to talk into the camera, and I'm trying to talk to you, but I'm also listening to everything that's going on around me. And there was one woman who came up onto the stage. Now, mind you, she's wearing a mask. And these people started screaming, "Take the mask off! Take the mask off!"
I do that at nowhere. I don't do that. I don't even do that at strip clubs when I tell the stripper to take her mask off. Yeah. I'm like, no, you're going to
immediately. I'm just like, wait a second. This woman, they're okay. So these people are anti-vax, anti-mask. So they would be they're anti-mask and anti-vax because
they're pro-death.
I'm not saying they're pro-death. I'm saying that they acknowledge that there is a virus, whether it's a natural developed virus or it's a genetically engineered virus to control population, to make the frogs gay, to whatever you want to believe. All right?
Frogs are gay.
Anyone protesting, saying, I don't want to wear a mask.
Remember how in the car you were telling me that I never tell people what I'm really thinking until the moment? Well, guess what? You're doing it now.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my problem, Pat.
Bring the camera down a little bit so we can see you a little better.
Okay. This is my problem.
All right. What's your problem?
Science here.
Yeah.
You can be. Oh, all right. I'll look at the camera. You can be an anti-vax person. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Your body, your choice. You're right. I don't care. When you don't wear a mask around other people and protest anti-masks, you become what they call a super spreader event. So if I were you today, I would avoid Lake Eola unless you have a mask, because the Delta variant will still get you, even if you're vaccinated.
There was a TikTok I saw. And
so again,
Darwinism. Survival of the fittest.
Darwinism.
100%. 100%. And
exactly.
I'm saying this. Yeah, Bobby put it right here. Wearing a mask should be optional, not an authoritative mandate. If you are vaccinated, then you have nothing to worry about.
It's exactly the point. The problem is, Bobby, is that these people congregated together to say that I don't want to wear a mask and then and they were anti-vax too. That's the problem. Anti-vax, anti-mask. Therefore, you are dumb.
You're anti-mask, anti-vax. Okay. So by making those two declarations, let me change the camera right here. By making those two declarations that you're anti-mask and that you're anti-vaccine, are you acknowledging that there is a disease out there, that there is hey,
you know what?
A virus? That's what I want to know. If the anti-vaxxers and the anti-maskers are making those proclamations, do they acknowledge that there is a pandemic, that there is a virus out there?
No one is saying, okay. There are some that say that there is no virus. There are some that say there's a voice to everyone in the madness. The problem is that when what did Mike say? I need a moment to think about this, because this is put Mike's up there. Let's see what he's got.
Let's see what Mike got right here.
It says, I personally wouldn't protest if you want to wear a mask and get a vaccine. It's your choice. But if I don't want to wear one or get a vaccine, that should be my choice. It is entirely right. You are fully an American citizen to do so. I am not telling you any which way. However, if you are an anti-masker and an anti-vaxxer, and you do not wear a mask to an event where people are congregating together, personally making the numbers go up, then you are producing what we consider a problem. That's my problem. If you're vaccinated and you want to go to the anti-mask festival, if you're vaccinated and go, I don't want to be vaccinated. These were non-vaccinated, non-masked people. I want to make that abundantly clear. And I am not anti-mask. I am not anti-vaccine. I am not pro-vaccine, and I am not anti-mask. I don't care. It's your personal right. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's your personal choice. However, when you put yourself in a dangerous situation where other people could get hurt, including children, in which said, God didn't make you with a mask, small child, at Lake Eola, September 18th, 2021. See, it started as a joke. Now, behind Pat's head right now is a quote. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's pathetic. You're going to kill your kids. I don't want to say that. I want to say that. What I want to say is this. You're going to make people sick, and I don't like it. You're producing sickness to all. If they're unvaccinated, again, I don't give a shit if you are or you aren't.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not, you're an idiot for going unvaccinated into public without a mask.
So I want to play something. All right. Now, before I play this.
Oh, gasolina.
Fuck you.
Oh. That would have been racist.
Before
Do
I play
you know
this,
where the bibliothèque is?
Before I play this, I want you to understand that before I ever play
agree with you,
anything,
Michael.
I try to fact check. I try to make sure that I'm not spreading any sort of lie. My opinions are my opinions alone. But when I bring in someone else to venture their opinions or their facts, or if they're coming out and throwing out facts, then I'm going to fact check them. All right.
Do we have someone?
And the video that I'm about to show right now.
Oh, I thought we had a caller.
I
was like, Billy's not here today. Daddy's here today.
I came across this video, and out of all places, because everyone's like, well, I saw on Facebook, I saw on the internet that I can't. I'm sorry for making the accent, but that's how I hear it all the time.
Hey, here's an idea. You want to make it completely the opposite?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to do a Puerto Rican accent, anti-vaccine, or whatever you're going to say.
Let me get this ready because I want to make sure that people are going to be able to hear it because you need to you need to hear this shit. And when, like I said, if I play something, it's because
all right. We got another comment from Bobby, and I'm going to read it out loud while you get that set up.
Go ahead and put it up on the screen.
I am. All right. This is for our audio listeners. Bobby Tyler is one of our.
I'm fucking tired of this argument because yes, you can. Yes, you can still get COVID if you are fully vaccinated, but do you?
Sorry.
All right, tear that the fuck out right now. Okay. So Bobby Tyler's comment. He's a regular subscriber to our show, and he watches us pretty often. Have I met him in person yet?
I have not met him.
You haven't met him either. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what Bobby Tyler says before, Pat gets his video ready. Anti-mask / vax people can only spread to other anti-mask / vax people.
I'm so fucking
using
tired
children
of this
as
argument
a
because
defense is disingenuous. It is an extreme, rare case used to justify the whole. You are right, and I, just like everyone, including Pat, will say things that are of an eccentric nature to raise awareness and interest to do whatever we see fit. It's part of our spiel of being a podcaster. That's breaking down the fourth wall moment.
Exactly.
And I sincerely believe that this particular moment, it's dead. Give me a moment.
Okay.
And it's dead does not reference anything to what I'm talking about. I was referencing the vape on the desk for. This is for our handicapped listeners that I need to provide subtitles for.
Okay. Fair. I heard what you said. I
just want to make sure the nails to the coffin are being fucking hammered in.
They are being hammered in.
Are they? Okay, so do you have a video for us?
I do have a video.
Excellent. Bobby Tyler, dude, I'm totally down. Population control, man.
Yes,
it's gonna happen. That's my genuine.
I came across this one, and it was I liked it. I really did, and I'm gonna play it for you guys. It's about a minute and a half.
Yes, you can still get COVID if you are fully vaccinated, but do you know the statistics to that? Do you know the odds of getting COVID if you are fully vaccinated? Because I do. I'm not a medical expert, but I'm really fucking good at numbers. So let me show you.
Okay.
There are 330 million people in the United States, right? Divide that by the 41 million COVID cases that we've had, and that gives you a 1 in 8 chance of catching COVID in the United States. 1 in 8 people have gotten COVID in the United States. Of those 41 million people, you've had 670,000 or so deaths, right? That's a 1 in 61. 1 in 61 people in the United States have died from COVID. 1 in 61 people who have gotten COVID in the United States have died, okay? Let's take this further. There are 173 million people who are fully vaccinated in the United States, right? Do you know how many breakthrough cases there have been? Since as of August 30th, there's been 12,908. That gives you a 1 in 13,402 chances of catching COVID if you are fully vaccinated. 1 in 13,402 versus 1 in 8.
Okay, twat.
Let's take it a step further.
Pause the video.
I just paused it.
Okay, twat. I'm going to go back and watch this, okay? I am going to do every piece of math that this woman has done. Every single thing that this woman has said, I will go through and analyze to a point where if there is a moment of inaccuracy, I will belittle her on every spectrum from here to Fox News to CNN. This is the type of bullshit I'm talking about. Just be a person. Just do what you're supposed to do in situations where you don't feel comfortable. You do what's best for you.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Okay.
I do not want to hear any more of this goddamn fear-mongering and spreading. The math will be as clear as day.
It is.
When the morons are gone.
Okay, exactly. But allow me to finish. Please. Allow me to finish this one because
I'm tired of listening to this horse shit, but I'll see.
There have been 2,437 deaths related to COVID or people who are COVID positive and fully vaccinated, right? 480 of those aren't related to COVID, which means that they died from a car accident or something totally unrelated to COVID. So we're going to round that to 2,000. 173 million people in the United States are fully vaccinated. Divide that by the 2,000 that have died fully vaccinated from COVID. That gives you a 1 in 86,500 chances of getting COVID and dying if you were fully vaccinated. So unvaccinated, you have a 1 in 8 chance of catching COVID. You have a 1 in 61 chance of dying from COVID. And fully vaccinated, you have a 1 in 13,402 chances of catching COVID and 1 in 86,500 chances of dying from COVID. How about we all just realize that billions of shots have been given worldwide, billions of people have been fully vaccinated, and we have a way to end this pandemic. We have a way for children to stop losing their fucking parents. Go get the fucking shot.
Now, there was a lot of passion with her. There was a lot of passion with her.
So did Hillary Clinton during the 2016 election against Donald Trump. What the fuck does that even matter? I have a lot of passion when I speak with uninterested. I'm getting 6,000 fucking texts about this shit every single month on Twitter per minute. There is a 1/6,000th chance that Twitter is talking about COVID-19 as we are talking right this very moment.
Yeah.
And right now, I bet there is Hillary Clinton thinking about a tomato in the next 5 years.
Bobby said it right there. That girl is triggered as fuck.
Again, get the vaccine if you want it. Don't take it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
If you are playing with your life, it is either one. Whether I'm vaccinated or not is none of your goddamn problem. I wear a mask so I don't get other people being smelled from their bullshit. I'm sick of smelling the trash of this world. How's that for a commentary?
I wear a mask.
Fuck.
When
take a shower
when I'm asked to. When I'm asked to. All right. I work for a theme park here in Orlando. I'm not going to say the name. I work for a theme park that does a really.
If you want to go find out, just go look at his Facebook profile. He'll
well, here's the thing. I work for a theme park here in Orlando that has a really big Halloween event. All right,
Disney, totally, clearly awesome.
Yeah, and
SeaWorld.
I do stuff for them.
I ride Shamu,
and
like dirtily.
I am asked to wear a vaccine. I mean, I am asked to wear a mask.
As the performer,
as the person that I'm doing, as whatever I'm doing, I'm asked to wear a mask.
I do that for OnlyFans girls too.
I was asked to provide proof of vaccination.
Okay, did you?
I did.
Yeah, got that lottery card.
Yeah, I still have my card.
I got my medical marijuana card.
I got my card, my vaccination card. I've got my job. I got everything.
Yeah.
All right.
You're all set.
I got sick for a few days. When I had the vaccination, not gonna lie, I was sick for like 24, 38, 36 hours.
It was hilarious because I think I saw you during the vaccine. We were actually at a birthday party together.
Dude.
Do you remember that? We all thought you did heroin. I walked up to our friend and I go, he goes harder than you, bitch. To one of my friends who does acid. Every day.
Dude, I was done.
Yeah.
And the thing was, I felt so bad because
who was driving you around that day?
Myself, bro, because I promised Rick I was going to be there.
Yeah.
I promised him, and that morning, because all right, when I got the side effects of the vaccine, it happened at the worst fucking possible time.
Yeah, you were stoned at a bowling alley. And
no,
I
was already feeling the effects when I got to the bowling alley.
Oh,
my side effects.
Did you smoke that night?
No,
too? We tried to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
we're evil.
The side effects.
We're not good people. Just so you know that.
The side effects of the vaccine hit me when I orgasmed.
Oh my God.
I was in the middle of coitus. Oh no, I was at the end of coitus, and the coitus was amazing.
I like it. Oh, yeah, in the middle of coitus.
No, this was the end of coitus. Like the coitus had been going on. We're done. And then at the moment of release, dude, I started shivering. I was shaking. I was like, I'm freezing right now. And I went to the laundry room because my extra blanket had just came out of the dryer. And I got that, and dude, I was shaking so fucking bad.
So you got the warm towel.
I got the warm blanket. I laid back in bed. I nuzzled up. I'm like, I'm not well right now. I'm no, this is bad.
All right. Outside observer
was like, what you see, you shouldn't have gotten the vaccine.
Honestly,
that was their comment. You shouldn't have gotten the vaccine.
Can you go ahead and ask me what you asked me in the car? Do you remember when we were going about the roundabout? Do you remember this part of the conversation? I said, you said, remember the overconfidence thing? I wasn't going to be personal.
I was going to be that's right. Yeah, I'd ask you like, hey, can you be?
We're going to be personal now.
We're going to be personal.
Yeah. In that moment, Pat, whoever saw you in that blanket after you came shivering has better blackmail than me or Rick or anybody will ever have. So please, if you are that woman out there, please reach out to me. There will be a cash reward of any evidence that happened. Hopefully the shivering.
What do you mean any evidence of that happened?
why?
I'm telling you that it happened.
I know you have admittance, and that's part of the penance. But imagine Orlando's Best Podcast, you shivering on the side of a billboard. That's worse than an SPCA with Sarah McLachlan singing a sad song about they will give us Doge.
I was semi-hard at that point because I just finished. If that helps you paint the picture that you want to put on a fucking billboard or side of a building.
Mask mandates don't work. As you could tell, Pat came and then shivered like a little girl in the dark.
Dude, it was the best.
Did she hold you afterwards like a lost puppy who was found in the rain?
No, she was like because at that point the individual was extremely anti-vax.
I want to ask something off mic. Can I?
Yeah, off mic.
Off mic. Okay, I'm gonna jump over here. We're gonna have 2 seconds of no airtime. You could give me one of these.
Hold on, I got something better for you. Give me 1 second.
Just started now, and if you come up in my town.
That's funny.
All right, we're back.
Where are we? Oh, there we are. Great. So of all the people in the entire world.
Yeah.
So we were at a rally today and we were talking about Nuremberg.
Oh shit, the Nuremberg thing. That
is the highlight.
That was some funny shit. There was a gentleman out there saying that this administration or the what was the sign?
Okay. Guys, we need to put you where we were. Anti-vax rally, we've been talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-whatever rally. Okay. There was one dude with the megaphone who had to rile up the crowd to get them to...
As they normally do.
And he was a champion at making people angry. But here's the problem with it. This particular dude, I have a picture, and I don't have his face, so I can use it. Basically had a sign among the other signs that said Nuremberg 2.0, which is referencing the Nazis after the end of the war.
The Nuremberg trials.
Yeah, the Nuremberg trials. Lots of Nazis ran away to wherever they went to post-revolution. Anyways. So that's a very odd... Do you have a video? Do you have some of it?
I'm pulling it up. Stand by.
Okay, yeah. Pat's getting it together. We're so crafty now. Do you see this, Pat? We're like, we got the audio to back up all the bullshit we actually experienced.
There's a new comment, so go and put that up, whatever it is.
Okay, what is this? All right. Was the people at the anti-vax rally telling others not to get vaccinated or to not wear a mask? Both. That is correct. They were telling us to do both. We are not to get the vaccine, and we are not to wear masks. In fact, there was one lady who was on stage with the people who were holding the event. Pat's got it right here. Who was being catcalled for wearing a mask to take it off. Yeah, that was actually a thing. Do you have audio here, Pat?
This is the firefighters. This is okay.
First responders who are anti-vax.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I work with a group of first responders now. I have the privilege of working with these great heroes.
That guy almost didn't make it on the video.
I know.
This is the most visual of the podcast we've ever had. But
yeah,
yes, please tell me.
I'm pulling it up.
We calling you. We gotta go viral. This guy's
I think I know which one.
But I'm
the lead guy of this looks like he would lead. I feel like. Oh yes. I don't know if you should.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is the famous little girl. All right. I'm gonna put it up on the big screen so everyone can see what I'm talking about. So
this is fantastic.
Let me. Sorry, Bobby. We're gonna take off that comment real quick. Just not
yeah,
like
you can
that.
get the general feel of how it was.
Yeah,
Bobby.
so
just listen to this and you'll understand.
For our viewers right now,
you're an intelligent person. So
for our listeners, we're watching. I'm about to play a video of the anti-mask, anti-vaccine rally in downtown Orlando, and there were
original content can't be stolen, can't be used or reproduced by any news outlet without a $150 to $200 deposit to either of our cash apps. Salty Aaron Comic or Patricio Solano at the Aaron's, or checks can be made to the law offices of Aaron.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Copywritten.
Without written and consent express with a side of chaos.
Please show it at Target parking lots though.
Here we go.
And
over 15,000 people in America have died already from these other vaccines.
God didn't make you with a mask.
Stand up, America! Don't go down like Australia! Freedom! Our body! Our choice!
I love how a man is saying that.
Yeah.
God, man. If white men have ever taken anything from women, we just stole their power on that one.
They took the last.
Holy God, what a dickhead.
They took the last big piece of chicken.
They really did. Listen, there are levels to everything and proper thought to everything. Do your own thing, live your own lifestyle, but this level of cultism is too much for me to handle anymore. I'm going back underground.
I am all for equality. I am all for your right of a freedom to assemble, freedom to peaceful protest, freedom of speech. Okay. But as I was walking past these kids who, no lie, between the ages of 6 and 12 years old, 6 and 12 years old.
Yeah.
And a kid screaming out, God didn't make you with a mask. And then I didn't hear the full audio, but she said something about the government. She made a comment about the government.
Yes.
All right.
And the government has officially no current mandates about masks except required by independent business owners and independent businesses.
Correct.
So the only thing that's causing mandates is anything school related right now.
Yeah.
And that's true. And there's going to be some litigation about that. So I'm not going to speak on it. That is not an area we're going into. Schools are not, because we as podcasters don't have the authoritative right to speak on such matters.
No.
I do. The state of Florida and the education and the DCF and whatever is going on in the opposing side. How is it going? Is it DeSantis is anti-mask for inside schools? But anyways, that's a really hot button topic. But I don't know enough about it to comment on it.
That's
honestly the truth.
Look, if we were going to go down the DeSantis route, that's a completely different episode.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter to me. Whatever the government tells me, I've always been kind of about anybody telling me anything.
No. You're your own individual.
So, yeah, exactly. So you know what?
I
just still socially distance from people because honestly, most people smell like poop.
Yeah. Look, you remember when we were on the highway, I told you I'm looking forward to an event. Looking forward to EDC.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to EDC because
Roadburn.
I love music festivals. They're fucking awesome. They're a great time. Get spend time with some good friends, listen to some great music, and just have out some great fucking fun.
Yeah,
Will COVID cause disruption to it? Will COVID put an inconvenience to it? 100%. Yes, it will. All right, because November 14th, which is a Sunday, I have 3 events. I have Makers Fair at the Central Florida Fairgrounds. I have EDC at Tinkerfield, and I have James.
Is EDC tomorrow?
No, in November.
Oh, okay,
Dude. If it was
that
tomorrow,
one Sunday,
we would not be. No.
Oh.
It's Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not following the.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. my
So
apologies.
Sunday, November 14th, I have Makers Fair at the Central Florida Fairgrounds. I have EDC Sunday, that same Sunday, and I have James Taylor that Sunday.
Oh, that's a bizarre string of events.
Yeah. So I'm going to be leaving Tinkerfield as my acid is coming down, going to a James Taylor concert at Amway Arena.
You could go do more acid and watch James Taylor.
No. I'm not gonna disrespect the man like that.
Yeah, that would be. There. You know what? I'm tired of all of it. I don't want to do anything. I'm such in a good place mentally where I don't think about any of this other stuff until it's time to podcast. And then I forget all about it right 15 minutes after this podcast is done. I won't think about anything about mask mandating. I actually, to be truthful with you, don't have absolutely no problems with masks whatsoever. I wear a mask almost everywhere I go.
I don't care.
Tell you why. Because my game that took me through the strange, dark places that were the last 10 years was Fallout. So I was always wearing a gas mask for 8 to 10 hours in a video game. Now it's a reality. And the difference is I'm comfortable with it. All I'm doing is prepping for a simulator that changes the simulation.
I wonder how the Trumpers would be.
What? Okay.
Forgive me for going down this route. And actually,
I'm already damning you in my mind.
I want to question the thought process of people who,
this isn't Trump people, dude. These are a very special.
Oh, I saw
versions
Trump.
of
I saw Trump flags out there.
I'm sure there was, because you know what? I'm not going to knock it anymore. I don't want to. I'm too tired of it. But continue.
Did Trump ever say he got the vaccine?
Trump got the vaccine. Yeah.
Trump got the vaccine.
And Joe Rogan took Intervessin, which is a horse dewormer. And thank you for their stocks to go up, because fuck, somebody's dumb enough to put money into it. I did.
My thought process is this.
Yeah.
Okay. The gentleman who did or did not insinuate a riot at the Capitol, at our nation's capital. The man who did or did not get in a vehicle after testing positive for COVID, going out and about, pushing for American scientists to come up with a vaccine as quickly as possible. And he talked about it. He said, hey, our doctors are working around the clock. We're going to have a vaccine. It's going to happen, this and that. All right. Trump has natural immunity. He does not need a vax. Trump is the Chuck Norris.
Do the science on Trump.
Trump is the Chuck Norris of the political world.
Trump is the most American I've ever American.
Dude, that's the most American thing you've ever said.
I know, it's relevant what I just said, because I just Americanized it.
But at one point,
nondescript. That's how I'm going to make Trump humor from now on.
He did say, get the, we're getting the vaccine. I got the vaccine. Trump got the vaccine. He said it. He said he got the vaccine. And then you have people out there who supported that man, who said like, oh, Trump was the greatest president we ever had. Your opinion, what?
Okay. You're in a different playing field.
Uh-huh.
You're not talking about the same people. I know.
Yes.
And no, we're not going there. They are not the same people. People can be
have
certain
those,
things
have
and
those
not
same people that were behind Trump evolved into what we see now with the anti-vax.
They've never changed. Anti-vax was pre-Trump.
The individuals right now that are saying anti-vax, okay, didn't talk about any other, what about the SARS? Where was all this opposition when SARS is out there?
It didn't affect America.
Because we caught it because of our competent administration and the competency in the world did their part to bring down that epidemic.
That's not true.
How
That's
so?
not true. Their country mobilized. We had nothing to do with it. Not one. America has not had to deal with a single pandemic since the Spanish flu in 1914. We have not had to deal with any version of a novella-style virus in the United States until the most recent years. You need to have that fact in your head. Asia and the surrounding areas have had to deal with many of these and have done very well in the past containing these and only affecting them within their borders. Seriously.
I'm listening.
SARS was no joke.
No, it wasn't.
Avian flu was no joke.
The bird flu.
Bird flu, yeah. Bird flu never really hit here. And we're lucky because some of those viruses survive in different climates. And the truth of the matter is that most people in Asian countries wear masks due to the fact they have poor air quality.
Yeah.
And it is ramped for these diseases. So
dude, I was in Tokyo back in 2006.
Okay.
And I saw people with masks.
Because people don't cling to things over there that give them false hope. They are practical working bees. That is what they do. They do what they're told most of the time, and they comply with government and various things. Japan is harmonious. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Like
yes.
their productivity, same with South Korea, productivity above health, because our version of us will always look good. We will never suffer from outside eyes.
Okay.
America is not that. We are toddlers fighting over who has the biggest piece of cake, which our cake is military. That is the truth about America. We do not have the intelligence level, but we're also mass. We are larger than most other countries. So therefore, what level of thinking and integration needs to go into governing this country because it is severely underfunded? That's the problem with our country, is people are not logically thinking about what it takes to make America great again.
We didn't have these crazy ideologies or this crazy thought process. Now, mind you, I'm only 35 years old. I witnessed the Clinton administration, the Bush administration, the Obama administration, and now the Trump administration. All right. I don't have that much to compare by as other people do.
Okay. I want you to
hold on.
Sure. I'm going to tell you something else to follow this up.
I saw the break for me was when Bush won, because at that was like the first time I actually got involved in politics. I was Al Gore all day, every day. And then Al Gore lost. And I saw this country go from 8 years of a Democrat in office, sex scandal, Monica Lewinsky, all that bullshit. But things were good. Things were okay.
No, they weren't.
How so?
Okay. I want you to understand something. The problems that you see now, I want you to think of this. I'm talking to Pat. I'm not talking to the microphone because this is for Pat. Bobby, I know. I'm learning as I grow older, as people do, that when you look at the things that have happened throughout the last, quote unquote, your 35 years of life, I want you to think of it. Everything that happened 2000, like 98 to 2002 changed everything. Everything. Previous to that was the early 90s. And even further than that was 85. I'm going to tell you why it's very specific. The launch of CNN, the launch of the 24-hour news network. The reason why so many people don't know about things.
Private chat.
Huh?
Private chat.
Okay. So many of these things basically are overlooked because they're not the version you want them to be. They're in books. They're in newspapers. Ours, 99 or 98 to 2002, the evolution of the iPhone and the digital computer in your pocket has given you the entire human history given in a single moment. You can ask Google whatever the equation is to whatever equation. It will figure it out eventually. Maybe you might have to put different parameters. We have the entire history of humanity in our cell phones. The problem is, Mr. Pat, is that you said to me, all you've ever known is Bush to the next one, which is in your time frame. And that's the problem. Is because right now is when we should be looking back at how others with less accomplished so much more with so little. We defeated the Spanish flu with nothing but dust farmers in a country that was at war with itself in Mexico, and all kinds of crazy shit was happening.
Do you feel that during the Spanish flu, and all doctors, whoever, trying to scurry around and make a cure for said disease, do you think there were the people out there at that time that were against any vaccine against that specific epidemic?
I am absolutely 100% sure.
Okay. But here's my question, or here's my statement to what you're entirely what you're saying right now. The world available in the palm of your hands.
Yes.
Whatever you want, whatever you need. This is your magnifying glass, but
right.
also your microphone. All right.
Absolutely. It is a representation of how the world sees you.
Those same people, let's say during the Spanish flu, then there's this one dude in wherever, whether it's a skyrise in New York or a small little place in California, he was like, no, I don't think we should take that.
Okay.
What are the first conspiracy theorists or whatever, what have you? They were out there. They've always been out there. The anti-vaxxer, or the person who does not want to comply with what's going on in the world right now.
Okay, let's be respectful to them for just a moment.
Okay.
Let's call them counterculture. I don't know. What can we call them without being insulting to them? There's a one-word thing. What can we do? 4 minutes.
The opposites.
The opposites. That's fine. There was one opposite. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In town. We would call it town because we would come from 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 miles to get whatever supplies that we needed other humans to make for us for farming, pillaging. But there was always one guy who was the weird guy. That guy evolved. I got this. Hold on. That guy started working in the office. Like in the office. Time evolved. He had to get a job because he couldn't live in a cave anymore. Couldn't live by himself. Now he's got a computer, but he's got an office job. That guy.
Bobby, you just stopped the show.
No, this is what I'll say. He then got a local radio DJ job. That man is telling you frogs are gay. I just described the entire conspiracy theorist evolution.
Yeah.
Crazy guy we all avoided.
To the 44th president.
Profiteer.
45th president of the United States.
I'm not going to deal with Trump anymore. Alex Jones. Joel Osteen. Fucking Tom Brady.
Ha! I'll join you on the Tom Brady one.
That's holier than thou.
Yeah. Look,
I'm done.
If we bashed, okay, these are our opinions. These are our views.
Cash App, Salty Aaron Comic. On Venmo, it's Salty Aaron.
We went there.
Take bribes.
We went to the rally not to cause any problems. We went to the rally not to do anything bad. We just wanted to get, just the view. To see how it is. And
I didn't need it.
What?
Alex, I thought Bobby said Alex Jones is on loan. I was like, God damn it! That's the best burn.
Why are you lagging?
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry.
The video was probably lagging during the TikTok thing.
It could be. It could be. But no.
It was a while ago. No, it was right now, actually. Alex Jones is alone. Yeah, we didn't go to cause tyranny.
We didn't cause any problems. We just wanted to go there, see how it was.
I definitely had muttered many things.
You were loud. You were loud.
I wanted those people to know that they were stupid. And I'm good at that. So.
And look, I'm going to wear my mask when needed because it's really not that big a deal. But if you feel that it's someone asking you or telling you to wear a mask is against your constitutional rights as an American citizen, okay, but that's you. But my mother's caught COVID twice already because either someone in her nursing home refused to wear a mask or refused to get your vaccine. My mother was on a ventilator for a few days. She's back off. She tested negative, and she's, she has the vaccine. Other of her friends in that nursing home have not. Whether it's age, whether it's health conditions, whatever have you. There's something out there that is taking lives. There is a possible solution to said epidemic or virus or whatever you want to label it. It is what it is. This war will continue on until the virus is eradicated or the other side falls. It is what it is. Salty, where are you going to be this week?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't actually. I might be like doing some other stuff.
Cool.
It'll be fun. I don't know where I am. Just pay attention to Facebook stuff. I don't know. It's a weird day, man.
It is.
This is Green Day if they ever had that term actually be relevant.
Thank you to everyone who sent their well wishes from these past few weeks. It meant a lot. And whether it's a superior being, a deity, or just the energy in the cosmos, thank you for that positivity. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. I appreciate it. If you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest. We'll always do it.
God didn't make you wear a mask. Small child at Lake Eola, September 18th, 2021, with a side of chaos.
We'll see you guys next week.
Fuck.